Ole Miss obviously has one of the best offensive play callers in the nation in Charlie Wise Jr., but I want to take a look at two of their plays against Georgia and show how he could have had an even better game calling plays. So first up here, you see we're going to come out in trips formation on this side. We're going to motion in our wide receiver. They give us a banjo man coverage look. Gets boxed right here, right? How would I improve this? Well, defenses have a sign for when they're running banjo. You see this corner with his outside hand right there? What I would do in an offense is I would want to give my wide receiver the option to beat both banjo and normal man coverage. Now, he's clearly calling this play to beat normal man coverage, right? These two wide receivers are supposed to pick the DBs, and Caden Lee breaks outside. But a much better play call would be to run Caden Lee on an angle route. So fake like he's going outside and then cut back to the middle, because in Banjo Man, this outside corner takes the guy that releases outside. So if you get Caden Lee to release outside, then this guy has to run through the traffic of both of these receivers. So I'd run him on an angle route, and then I'd run this receiver at the top of the stack right here on a little hitch. Once again, you want to make sure that you keep this corner out of the play. But to make sure this corner can't mess with it and anyone be passed off, this wide receiver that we put in motion, we would want to run him on a C-type corner route, right? Because this guy will think that he's releasing in, this guy will think his guy's releasing out, and it'll cause miscommunication to where either this angle will be opened up or this deep corner will be open. And this will also beat normal man coverage, because if it's normal man coverage, we can just give this wide receiver, Caden Lee, the option to stay wide on this play. On this next play call, we're going to come out and we're going to run a boot. Really good play call, especially for the type of quarterback we have, Trinidad Chambliss. But how can we improve this? So what you see they do here, they take their tight end and they're going to have him in this kind of wing position, and they're going to take him and run him underneath. We're going to fake the play action to our running back here, Keywan Lacey. Then we're going to run our X receiver up at the top of your screen on a little comeback right here to the sticks. Then we're going to take Caden Lee and we're going to run him across the formation, and we're going to do our best to kind of pick his defender with this route right here running outside. Right? Really good concept, except the one flaw in this concept is against cover 3 and cover 1 looks. This deep safety right here has the ability to come and help this pick defender out. So the best way to improve this play is let's get rid of this last pick right here that they did at the top, and let's run him at this defender to once again pick him, but then let's take it up top to a post. Why would we want to do that? Well, it's because when we take him on this post, if this safety comes down and cheats like he did on this play, then we have a wide open touchdown on a 40-yard throw that he can make on the run all day long. So those are things that I'd really like them to adjust in their matchup versus Miami, and I think they might just win that football game.